All right. Welcome to the Board of Public Works Committee meeting for April 15th, 2020. Can I have a motion to open the meeting?
Second the motion.
All right. Excuse me, meeting opened. Item number one is public speak, and we do have the capability, but it appears no one has called in or logged in, so we have no public speak today. Similarly, we don't have anyone from the mayor's office for item number two. So item number three is approval of last meeting's minutes, March 4th. Did everyone get to review those?
Yes.
All right, I have a motion to approve the minutes provided.
Second the motion.
All right, and David, I believe you weren't at that meeting, so Austin and I will approve them then.
Mhm.
All right, and item number four on the agenda is the director's position. Since Joe's retirement, we now have a vacancy that will be filled. Michelle, do we have any information on that the board needs to act on, or?
Not right now, but Greg Zettelman is the director for the interim,
Okay.
appointed by the mayor for right now, and he is at the meeting. So, Greg, this is Tom, Austin, and Dave.
Yep. Hi, everybody.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Nice
guys too.
to meet you. Yes.
All right. So as of right now, it's a temporary appointment, and I believe it was 90 days, you said?
Yes, correct.
And we'll get more information on what we need to do for the actual filling and opening of the position.
Correct. I'm just waiting. I believe the mayor is going to would like to hold off for a little bit, just for budget reasons right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure she'll be in touch with you to go through what she would like to do. So.
Understood. Thank you.
Yep.
All right. And then the last item customarily on the agenda is the director's report. Greg, do you have anything you'd like to provide the board since your appointment and how things are going under the current state of emergency?
Oh, yeah, I mean, things are going well. We've got a lot of stuff moving along. The outfall wastewater treatment plant, Connecticut River outfall repairs are complete at this point.
Great.
We do need to do I don't know if you guys have been apprised of it, but we have some root removal work we need to do there. And I put Michelle helped me put a request together today for a fund appropriation for that work. We're looking at about $140,000 to get the line opened back up. We think what's happened since we've had the pipe offline, the roots that were in there did not have access to the water they were used to, and they've kind of taken over and gotten significantly larger, and they've really blocked the pipe in multiple places. So we need to get that, we need to get them cut out and cleaned out of there before we can put that pipe back online now that the repairs are complete. So I'm doing everything I can to get that moved along and able to get moving, get that started.
Okay.
So that's kind of our number one priority right now. And we're working on getting the fire suppression line turned on to 1 Ferry Street. Normally that wouldn't be a big deal, but given the pandemic, it's not as easy as it usually is. So we're been working with Mike Michon on that to try to get that thing online for him. He really needs to get fire suppression in the building for insurance reasons and just protection of the property now that he's got such an investment in it.
Understood.
So that's I mean, we're moving things along. We've got crews there. We've basically broken each division into 2 working groups. I have one group in the water department that's there 1 week, and then the other half are off that same week. Same with the wastewater. The highway guys are working every other day and just sanitizing everything they can and cleaning the trucks and everything they're touching at the end of the day, and swapping out crew day by day. We had a small water leak on Louise Avenue that popped up on Friday night. We opted to it wasn't very big, so we opted to let it run for the weekend, and we would have done it Monday, but with the weather, we put it off till Tuesday. So I had to bring most of the water department crew in for that, but the guys did a great job, got it hammered out, and they had it done by about noontime yesterday. So It was just a service to, I think, house number 8. So it wasn't a big deal, but
And do you guys have what you need in regards to PPE and sanitizer and?
Yeah. Yeah, we do. We're in pretty good shape. We've had, working with the sewer department, we work with stuff that's not too pleasant quite often. So the guys have, we've had some N95 masks in stock and plenty of hand sanitizer and gloves, things of that nature. So we're in pretty good shape. The pandemic hasn't really led to much significant expenditure, I think, for the at least the water sewer crews or highway. I was talking to Jim a little about that yesterday. We haven't had much large expense on it at all, other than just having to stagger out our crews and really slowing down our work, because you can't go out and do a whole lot when you just have a couple guys there. One, you don't want anybody to get hurt or cause a larger problem, and we also it requires 3 or at least 3. 4 is the best if you want to go out and say replace a fire hydrant or make improvements. And lots of times we're dealing with really old infrastructure, and we can touch something and make a much larger problem just because we tried to make an improvement. So it's kind of just a status quo, and things are pretty slow, and hopefully we get back to some type of normal workflow within the next couple of weeks is what I'm hoping, but I guess we'll have to see what happens.
Okay, great, thank you.
Yep.
I think that's basically our agenda for tonight. We, as last time we met, we postponed or continued the rate hearing to May, so we'll have another regular meeting before that. And we'll see what the state of things is, if we'll be able to have a formal public hearing, or if we'll do a virtual one like this. We'll work out what the nature of it will be at probably the next meeting and get that posted. So unless anyone has any other questions, I'll move to adjourn the meeting.
I just want to mention, feel free if any of you have any questions about anything that we're doing or anything about the infrastructure or what we've got going on, feel free to give me a call anytime.
Okay. Thank you very much. Yes, Michelle.
I'm just checking to see if Barbara updated our agenda, because I had asked her. Yeah, she didn't. She just added the other part to it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So I was going to have us do the vote for the chairperson and telecom.
Yeah, but
we can do.
We'll move that to the next meeting. It didn't make it to this updated agenda.
Yeah, I had sent her that this morning, but she just added. She didn't update the whole agenda. She just added the
That's fine. We'll take care of that next time.
Okay.
Well,
Yep.
as long as
No,
that's
I'll
in
make
place.
sure that's on there.
All right.
Thomas,
Yes, Dave.
Thomas, as this is a new person question, okay? When things get straightened out and we're going back into the whole, the stormwater thing and all that,
Mm-hmm.
I have some questions. Who do I address those to? Because I know there's public meeting requirements and all that, so.
Yeah, if you want, I mean, we can all individually talk to Greg now, see if he has any, I'll see if he has any formal recommendations that he want to make at the public hearing. If you have any general questions, you can talk to Greg. If you have any specific questions, we've been authorized to continue to talk to Ty and Bond if you want to get any more information on alternate rates or any proposals or more.
Right.
Or any answers to any of the questions that were raised in the public hearing. You can get that through Ty and Bond. The only thing prohibited is we can't debate or discuss as a board outside of the public hearing. So you and I can't discuss it. You and Austin can't. So
yeah.
But,
Michelle, are you able to send everyone an email with my cell phone number? I'd give it to you guys now, but I don't know if I want it in the minutes of the meeting. So.
Yeah.
No, I can send it to him.
Yeah, why don't we do that, Greg? Yeah. Yeah.
And feel free to reach out anytime if there's, most of my knowledge at this point is operational and of what's out there and what we need to deal with. But I'm happy to help wherever I can. And if you want to take obviously we can't all go together, but if we could set up a time, maybe when things calm down, I could give you guys a tour of of some of the water and sewer infrastructure and some of the problems we're looking at, if that's something you're interested in. So
Yeah, well, Greg, that's another thing. I'm new on this board.
Yep.
I would definitely be interested in that once things calm down.
sure, I mean, we could even do it in the form
Yeah.
of well, I don't know. See, that's right. I'm new to it too, so I don't know that much about the public meeting requirements, but I'd be happy to take you guys as a group around.
Yeah,
But I don't think that's okay without it being posted. We'd end up with a bus full of people. So
yeah.
Yeah.
individually, if that's something you guys want to set up, I'm happy to make myself available for a few hours, even if it's on the weekend, whatever you want to do, just whenever accommodates your guys' schedules. So, and we can show you pretty much, there's a lot out there. And I think most people don't know what we do and what we have to take care of. And it's pretty cool stuff when you get into it and, can really show you around. So.
That's 100% correct. That people don't understand exactly what's going on.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Yep. All right. Thank you all for your
So
time.
Thomas, I'm going to send some questions to Ty and Bond. How does that sound?
I will relay the contact information through Michelle with the direct people we've been dealing with. So
All right.
I'll get that to you offline.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you all.
Okay, thanks everyone. It's nice to meet you all.
No,
Good job.
absolutely.
Good to meet you.
All right. Meeting adjourned. Thank you.